Welcome to the Escondido podcast. And I read today that Peter Thiel fled the country, left the country, made other arrangements, a plan B, but he is pretty high up and he designed all the software to get into our personal data, and they use it, and ICE uses it, and they're getting this data from places they're not supposed to. So I feel like he could have fled because he's pretty close to getting in trouble, or something major is going to happen in America. Again, with all this said, my plea to everyone is to get off your couch and get involved. So, what I'm going to cover here is some stuff that I researched following the exit of Peter Thiel. We were told we live our lives in an era of absolute digital precision. Tech giants secure multi-million dollar government contracts by promising sophisticated, all-knowing software that can map a person's entire life in seconds. But when these hyper-advanced technologies, when this happens with this technology, and it's deployed by agents like ICE, a terrifying contradiction emerges. U.S. citizens are still being targeted, detained, and stripped of their rights. This isn't a glitch, and it isn't an accident. When a system backed by billions of dollars repeatedly fails to establish a truth as basic as the American citizenship, it forces us to look past the marketing. The truth is, the software is not failing. It is doing exactly what it's bought to do. The true commodity isn't being the true commodity being sold isn't absolute certainty, it is absolute probability. The algorithms scrape utility bills, license plate finders, medical records to generate a constant conveyor belt of potential targets and confidential scores. For the enforcement machine prioritizing high volume actions, a system that yields thousands of maybes is far more useful than one restricted by 100% accuracy. So they don't want to be accurate because they could never do that just yet. So they're going for a maybe. Furthermore, flawed data is a gold mine for private tech contractors. In a world of government tech, a broken system requires continuous upgrades, patches, and contract renewals. If the software worked flawlessly on day one, the multi-million dollar funding cycle would dry up. Because these platforms are built to cast a wide net of possibility, their reach naturally expands far beyond immigration. Under the banner of border security, this very same infrastructure has been used to track domestic protesters, activists, and everyday U.S. citizens. This overreach is supercharged by severe conflicts of interest. When a political architect who drafts aggressive enforcement policies simultaneously holds financial stakes in a tech company building the surveillance tools, the priority completely shifts. The goal is no longer justice or accuracy. It is maximum operational scale and maximum profit. Perhaps the most sinister aspect of the system is how it deliberately evades the law. By outsourcing public infrastructure to private tech firms, the government creates a perfect accountability vacuum. Because the software is proprietary, its inner workings are shielded from public audits and Freedom of Information Act requests. When an innocent citizen is wrongfully swept up and deported, the government can simply blame a faulty algorithm. While a tech company claims they merely built the tools, they didn't make the rules. In a circle of deflected blame, a technology serves its ultimate purpose, hiding human cruelty behind a shield of digital deniability. Please comment on this. Any views that you have are appreciated. Or write me at info@theescondidopodcast.com. Thanks for showing up.